The Razzie nominations are here, and Batman vs. Superman picked up 8 nominations. But another film managed to edge it out by a single nod. I'm Sasha Pearl-Raver, and this is Screen Junkies. Despite record box office grosses, most critics agree that 2016 was, critically, a rough year for film. One so bad, the Razzie Awards, the annual ceremony dedicated to honoring the worst achievements in film, decided to expand the number of nominees from 5 to 6. Despite a strong showing of 8 nominations, Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice was beat out by Zoolander No. 2, which nabbed 9 nominations. With me to talk about this is Screen Junkies' own Joe Starr. Now, Joe, let's start out first. How exactly does a film achieve this sort of acclaim?
Well, it's not easy for a film to, snag a Razzie, especially, it's already a contested award season. So, a Razzie is sort of a big thing. There's a certain balance of incompetence and terribleness, unevenness, stigma surrounding a film. Like there really has to be a just sort of a total package of sort of a real poop sandwich.
Yeah, a real poop sandwich. Now, do you think that the BVS team is disappointed that they did not sweep? They are not nominated for Worst Actress nor Worst Supporting Actress. They just seem to miss out on those. Now, I wonder, is that something about maybe the Bechdel scale, or do you think this is just a moment where they were just overlooked in the wrong ways? Amy Adams possibly had a chance, maybe?
Well, I mean, you've got to imagine they're disappointed, especially with La La Land sweeping the way it did at the Globes.
Sure.
That BVS can't, sort of follow up that kind of performance at the Razzies. But even in the categories where they weren't nominated, I don't know that they would have had a chance to win. Shailene Woodley really delivered in Divergent: Allegiant for Worst Actress.
True.
And
I don't know, Holly Hunter. I feel like Holly Hunter for Worst Supporting had, although, man, Kate Hudson in Mother's Day and Aubrey Plaza in Dirty Grandpa, those are strong contenders.
There's a lot of competition. This was a big sort of Razzie year, I think, bigger than we've had in a while.
Well, do you think that Zoolander 2 has the possibility to take this all the way?
Look, when you make a movie, you hope for the best, obviously. And I think Zoolander 2 really has a chance of really sort of pulling something unprecedented off here. I did not see the film. Because
I did. I did.
Well then, okay. Well then,
I can say, and I mean this with the utmost respect, it deserves every nomination it got. Absolutely.
But, then I'm sure that's exactly what they want to hear. I myself didn't see it because of, sort of that stigma that I talked about. And that's sort of that's a real stink that you want during award season.
Totally. Absolutely. I do have to say the Razzies getting it so right in worst screen combo, Johnny Depp and his vomitously vibrant costume in Alice Through the Pooping Glass. I mean, I'm so glad that they're getting that recognition.
I agree. Now, I do feel like there were some lazy nominees in this category. I do think that there were some, performances and people that deserved this a lot more. Warcraft is woefully in a category where we have nominees like Any Two Egyptians and God of Egypt. But Warcraft is just woefully underrepresented, which I felt was a really strong contender this year. I do take some. A little bit with that, kind of, hey.
Sure. Well, I am thrilled to see that the 2 movies I hated the most, Mother's Day and Dirty Grandpa. Mother's Day not nominated for Worst Picture. Surprise. That is a snub.
That was a surprise.
Dirty Grandpa up there. I am so happy to see it there. Worst Actor, Robert De Niro defiling his legacy. Glad to see that there. Julia Roberts is up for Mother's Day, but we will have to wait for the actual Razzies to know who will win. But we want to know who you think should have been nominated, who you hoped to see take home the Razzie. You can always comment below. You can tweet us at SJ News. You can always click here for more Screen Junkies.